Okay, 12.9 is a pretty straightforward lesson. It says, in addition to your monthly mortgage payment, real estate taxes, and insurance payment, you will have other expenses for utilities, maintenance, and home improvements. Utility costs may include charges for electricity, gas, water, telephone, and heating fuel. The Federal Housing Administration, or also known as the FHA, recommends that your total monthly housing costs to be less, right? And this is a key part, that this be less than 35% of your monthly gross pay. Okay? So right now, if what they're saying is if you take your monthly gross pay, right? That gross pay means before taxes, multiply it by 35%. That's what you should be paying at most per month. So right away, when I look here, right, I have $1,356. Recommended FHA max for housing expenses would be 35% of that. So I'm going to take 1356, multiply it by 0.35, right? And if I take 1356, multiply it by 0.35, that means I can spend about $474.60 towards housing. Look at the next one, right? I make $3,450 a month. So 3,450 times 0.35 will give you, 3,450 times 0.35, $1,207.50. Okay, now the next one, right? $3,025 times 0.35. So that would give me $1,058.75. So again, this is only recommended, all right? But a lot of times before they give you a loan, they will figure this out to determine if you can afford the house or not. Number 4, Margaret Reed has monthly gross income of $3,862. She recorded her housing expenses for the month of May. So what you're going to do is you're going to add all of these expenses. So what is the total housing cost? Well, 708.24 plus 32.5 plus 141.25 plus 4590 plus 5420 plus 9618 plus 26.2 plus 50, right? That would give you a total housing cost of $1,024.47, right? Were her housing costs for May within the FHA guidelines. So there's two ways you can do this, right? One is you can take her gross monthly payment, $3,862, multiply it by 0.35, and you get $1,351. This tells you what the max could be, right? So is her total housing cost below that? So yes. Therefore, we would say since her housing cost is less than the maximum allowed, right, that she'd be okay. Another way to do it is to take her monthly expenses and divide it by her income. So 1024.47 divided by 3862 would give you 0.265. So this is about 26.5% of her income is applied towards housing, right? That's below 35%, therefore she is good. So that's two different ways you can approach that issue. Okay. So Daniel Rowan has monthly gross income of $2,450. His housing expenses for June are the following: mortgage $513.65, insurance $1,850, taxes 57, electricity 50 or 45.54, cell phone, loan, right? What is the total housing cost? When I take those and add those up, right? And this is just an extra spot, gives you $732.82. Now, again, like I told you, I'm going to do this one way and the next example another. I like to just take the 732.82 divided by the income. And when you take the 732.82 and you divide it by 2450, you get 29.9, or sorry, 0.299. And if you multiply that by 100, you get 29.9%. Is that below 35%? Yes. Okay. Now, the next one. Patrick and Farah have a combined monthly gross pay of $35.82.48, right? Their housing expenses for March are $1468.80. The insurance is $79. Real estate taxes $382.47. Electricity is $73.60. Cell phone would be $92.45, and water would be $73.20. Now, when I add these up, you end up getting $2,169.52. If I take the gross monthly income, right, and I multiply it by 0.35, 3582.48 times 0.35, you end up getting $53.87. That right there, if you look, their monthly bills is way over the 1253, so they are not within the guidelines. Okay. Now, do me a favor, try the next one on your own and come back and check your answers. So when you go ahead and you add up all of his expenses, right, you get 1751.02. And if you divide that by his income, you get 58.3%. That does not meet the guidelines. Therefore, the answer is no. All right, go ahead, do the homework, and tomorrow we will review. And after we review, we will look to test.